Welcome back to Senior Strength Show, where we uncover simple solutions that transform your health and sleep quality. I'm Arthur, your host. And before we dive in, if you're tired of being tired, hit subscribe. Your future self, snoring peacefully, will thank you. It's Saturday night, and if you're hoping for a peaceful, joyful weekend, well, tonight we're sharing something that could change everything. A 5-minute foot soak that might just be the key to your best sleep yet. If you're over 60 and struggling with insomnia, restless legs, poor circulation, or just can't seem to get that deep, restorative sleep your body craves, what I'm about to share could be the answer you've been searching for. We're talking about a specific foot soak recipe that works so well, doctors are calling it nature's sleeping pill. I'm joined today by Japan's oldest practicing sleep specialist, who, at 103 years old, discovered this ancient technique and has been using it to help thousands of seniors achieve the best sleep of their lives. Doctor, welcome to Senior Strength Show.
Thank you for having me. What I'm about to reveal is based on both ancient wisdom and modern science. This simple 5-minute foot soak activates pressure points, improves circulation, and triggers your body's natural sleep mechanisms in ways that will surprise even the most skeptical listeners.
Okay. I'm officially curious, and probably grabbing a basin after this. What's in this magical sleep soak?
Well, the formula I'm going to share contains 3 specific ingredients that work synergistically to prepare your body for deep, restorative sleep: Epsom salt, apple cider vinegar, and dried lavender. Here's the exact recipe. Fill a basin with warm water, not hot, but comfortably warm, around 100 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Then add 2 tablespoons of high-quality Epsom salt, 1 tablespoon of raw apple cider vinegar, and 1 teaspoon of dried lavender flowers. Each ingredient plays its part. Epsom salt, rich in magnesium, gets absorbed through your skin and relaxes muscles all over your body. Apple cider vinegar, that helps balance your skin's pH and improve circulation. And lavender, yes, lavender. It activates calming neurotransmitters and reduces stress hormones. Powerful stuff, really.
Okay, but why the feet specifically? Why not go all in with a full bath?
Great question. Your feet actually contain over 7,000 nerve endings and pressure points that connect to every organ in your body. So when you soak your feet, you're not just pampering them. You're sending a reset signal to your entire nervous system. Also, warming your feet causes blood vessel dilation, which helps redistribute heat throughout the body. And when your feet warm up and then cool down as you settle into bed, it triggers your body's natural temperature drop, the very cue your brain needs to say, hey, it's time to sleep. Now, a full bath? Honestly, that can be a bit too stimulating before bedtime, but a foot soak, done right, delivers all the benefits at just the right intensity and at just the right time.
Doctor, explain the science behind why this works so effectively for sleep.
The science is fascinating, and it involves multiple systems working together. First, the warm water activates thermoreceptors in your feet, which sends signals to your hypothalamus, your brain's sleep control center, that it's time to prepare for rest. The magnesium in Epsom salt is absorbed through your skin. Magnesium is nature's relaxation mineral. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system, lowers cortisol levels, and helps regulate melatonin production. Apple cider vinegar improves blood flow by helping blood vessels dilate. Better circulation allows your body to regulate temperature more efficiently and deliver nutrients needed for cellular repair during sleep. Lavender contains linalool and linalool acetate, compounds that are scientifically proven to reduce anxiety, lower heart rate, and increase deep sleep phases by up to 20%. It's a powerful natural sleep aid.
That sounds amazing. How quickly do people typically see results?
Most people notice improved sleep quality within the first night, but the full benefits develop over 7 to 10 days of consistent use. Your body begins to associate the routine with rest, so just starting the soak can trigger sleep preparation. I had a patient, Mrs. Tanaka, 73, who hadn't slept more than 4 hours consecutively in years. After just 1 week of this foot soak protocol, she was sleeping 7 to 8 hours nightly and waking up refreshed for the first time in decades.
That's incredible. So if the ingredients are important, I imagine the timing matters just as much. When exactly should seniors do this for the best results?
Timing is absolutely crucial for maximum effectiveness. Start your foot soak exactly 45 minutes before your intended bedtime. This gives your body temperature time to rise during the soak, then naturally cool down as you wind down for sleep. The process itself is simple. Soak your feet for exactly 5 minutes, then follow with 5 minutes of gentle foot massage while they're still damp. The massage stimulates additional pressure points and improves absorption of the minerals. After that, pat your feet dry, gently, no vigorous rubbing, and slip on clean cotton socks. The socks help retain the warmth and extend the benefits as your body prepares to rest.
What if someone's schedule doesn't allow for the full 45 minutes before bed?
You can adjust it slightly, but aim for at least 30 minutes between the soak and getting into bed. Anything less may not allow your body temperature to regulate properly, which is key to triggering the natural sleep response. And if you're soaking closer to bedtime, lower the water temperature just a bit. You want a gentle warming effect, not a hot soak that overstimulates the system and makes it harder to fall asleep.
Doctor, what other health benefits do people experience from this foot soak routine?
The benefits go far beyond just better sleep. Improved circulation from regular foot soaking helps reduce swelling in the legs and feet, which is something many seniors struggle with. Better blood flow also supports faster healing and reduces pain, especially in people dealing with arthritis. Magnesium absorption plays a big role too. It helps ease muscle cramps, restless leg syndrome, and that general muscle tension so common with aging. And over time, consistent magnesium intake through the skin can help regulate blood pressure and support overall heart health. One of the biggest effects, honestly, is stress reduction. Chronic stress accelerates aging and contributes to nearly every age-related condition. This simple nightly ritual gives people a chance to pause, breathe, and relax, and the long-term impact is profound. Many of my patients report better mood, sharper thinking during the day, and more energy, simply because they're finally getting deep, restorative sleep. Take Mr. Peterson, my old friend, for example. He's 68. Not only did his sleep improve dramatically, but his morning blood pressure dropped by 15 points within a month of starting the routine. His doctor couldn't believe the results.
That's really interesting, and I imagine some seniors might benefit even more with slight tweaks depending on their health. Can you walk us through how to adjust the soak for different conditions?
For seniors with specific health conditions, I often recommend a few gentle modifications to enhance the benefits even further. For those with diabetes, try adding 1 teaspoon of raw honey to the soak. Honey has natural antibacterial properties that help prevent infections, and the subtle sweetness may even help stabilize blood sugar before sleep. If you're dealing with arthritis, include 1 tablespoon of baking soda. It helps reduce inflammation and ease joint discomfort. The alkalizing effect can also help neutralize acid buildup in the joints. Now, if you have high blood pressure, adding a few slices of fresh ginger can be incredibly helpful. Ginger naturally boosts circulation and supports blood pressure regulation. Plus, it deepens the warming effect and enhances relaxation. And for anyone struggling with anxiety or depression, you can double the amount of lavender and add a few chamomile flowers. These herbs work beautifully together to calm the nervous system and support emotional balance.
That's incredibly helpful. Are there any conditions where people should avoid foot soaking altogether?
Yes, anyone with open wounds on their feet, severe peripheral neuropathy, or certain circulation disorders should always consult their doctor before trying this. Also, if you have a pacemaker, it's best to avoid Epsom salt soaks due to the magnesium content. And for diabetics in particular, always check your feet before and after soaking. Because of reduced sensation, even warm water can cause burns if you're not careful. Use lukewarm water and never soak if there's any sign of broken skin.
Now that we've covered the science and ingredients, I'm wondering, how does this foot soak fit into a full bedtime routine for seniors?
The foot soak should really be the centerpiece of a complete wind-down ritual. Start about 60 minutes before bed by dimming the lights and turning off electronic devices. That simple change signals your body to begin producing melatonin naturally. Begin the soak 45 minutes before bed, followed by the gentle massage. After drying your feet and putting on socks, spend 10 to 15 minutes on quiet, calming activities like reading, gentle stretching, or light meditation. And for the final 15 minutes, focus on preparing your bedroom. Make sure the room is cool, around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, dark and quiet. That's the ideal environment for your body to fully benefit from the relaxation the foot soak provides.
What about people who share a bedroom or live with others? Does that change anything?
Not at all, really. The foot soak can be done anywhere that's comfortable: bathroom, living room, or even at the edge of your bed. The key is to create a quiet, relaxing space during the soak. In fact, many couples have made this a shared evening ritual. It's a beautiful way to connect at the end of the day, and it often improves both partners' sleep quality in the process.
It's amazing how something so simple can do so much. But what happens when this becomes a nightly habit? What kind of long-term changes are we talking about?
The beauty of this foot soak protocol is that the benefits really compound over time. After 30 days of consistent use, most people experience what I call sleep architecture improvement: deeper sleep cycles, more REM sleep, and better overnight recovery. And that kind of sleep quality does more than just make you feel rested. It boosts immune function, improves memory consolidation, stabilizes your mood, and gives you more daytime energy. In short, sleep becomes the foundation for your entire well-being. I often recommend patients keep a simple journal. Track your sleep, your energy, your mood. Seeing those gradual changes on paper can be incredibly motivating.
So how do people keep it going? How do you make this stick?
Make it convenient and enjoyable. Set up a little corner in your home with all your foot soak supplies within reach. Treat it like your personal spa ritual, something you actually look forward to, a gift you give yourself every evening. And the great part? The better you feel, the more naturally you'll want to continue. After 2 or 3 weeks, most people say the soak becomes the best part of their evening. Let me give you an example. Mrs. Williams, 79, has been following this routine every night for over 2 years. She says it's her favorite part of the day. And her family? They've noticed she's happier, more energetic, and just, well, more alive.
What if someone tries this but doesn't see immediate results? I imagine that could be discouraging for some.
Absolutely, and that's actually more common than people think. The first thing I always tell patients is to double-check the water temperature. If the water is too hot, it can have the opposite effect. It stimulates your nervous system instead of calming it. You want it comfortably warm, not steaming, ideally between 100 and 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, take a look at your timing. This soak works best when it's done about 45 minutes before bed. If you do it too close to bedtime, your body might not have enough time to cool down and activate the sleep response. The ingredients matter too. For people with sensitive skin, I usually recommend starting with 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt instead of 2. Then you can slowly work your way up as your skin adjusts. Everyone's body responds a bit differently, so small tweaks can make a big difference. But more than anything, consistency is key. This isn't a quick fix. The benefits build gradually, night after night, as your body begins to associate the routine with relaxation and sleep. I encourage people to stick with it for at least a week before deciding if it's working. And finally, don't forget the bigger picture. If your bedroom is too bright, too noisy, or too warm, it can cancel out the effects of the foot soak. Creating a restful environment, cool, dark, and quiet, is just as important as the soak itself.
That makes sense. Now, what about seniors who find it difficult to sit for long periods? Can they still benefit from this routine?
Absolutely. For those with mobility challenges or back pain, even a short 2 to 3 minute soak while sitting in a supportive chair can be helpful. The key is simply to allow that warm water to contact the feet and let the ingredients begin absorbing into the skin. In fact, I often encourage families to make this a shared experience. A caregiver or loved one can help set things up or even assist with the soak and gentle massage. When done with intention and care, it becomes more than just a wellness routine. It becomes a moment of connection, comfort, and dignity.
Doctor, what's your final message for listeners who truly want to transform their sleep quality starting tonight?
At 103 years old, still sleeping soundly every single night, I can tell you this with complete confidence. Quality sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Especially as we age, sleep becomes the foundation of everything from memory to mood to longevity. This foot soak routine may seem simple, but it's been my personal secret for decades. It works because it doesn't force the body, it works with the body. It gently restores what aging often disrupts: natural rhythms, relaxation, and recovery. Don't underestimate the power of simple, natural solutions. Sometimes the most powerful remedies are the quiet ones, the ones that don't come in a bottle or a prescription, but in the form of warmth, minerals, and intention. Your feet hold the key to better sleep, stronger health, and a more vibrant life. And all it takes is 5 minutes, 3 ingredients, and a little self-kindness. Give yourself that gift. Start tonight.
Definitely. I'm going to try it myself tonight as soon as I get home after the show. That's incredibly inspiring for anyone struggling with sleep or just craving more peace at night. To all our listeners tuning in to the Senior Strength Show, are you ready to try this for yourself? A warm basin, a quiet room, and a few simple steps could be the start of something life-changing. And Doctor, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Your wisdom, experience, and generosity never fail to move and motivate our community. It's truly an honor to have you here.
Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to share what I've learned, especially when it helps people sleep better and live better.
And to our listeners, if you found value in tonight's episode, go ahead and tap that subscribe button. We're here every night with small habits that create big changes for your body, your sleep, and your life. Sweet dreams, everyone. We'll see you next time on the Senior Strength Show, where simple solutions lead to extraordinary results.